comes to internet drama, there are a few stories that are as wild as the one between XQC and his ex-longtime girlfriend Adept. And now we've got some new recent developments that have somehow made the whole situation even crazier. Since XQC is from Canada, Adept has attempted multiple times to claim common law marriage in an effort to secure half of the streamer's assets. Due to this, the two have been in a heated divorce lawsuit since November 2022. The Canadian streamer has also revealed that Adept has made multiple attempts to contact him despite her having filed a protective order against him last June. She's apparently broken into his home, blocked his access to his bank accounts, as well as having supposedly broken his relationship with another content creator named Fran. The two have been openly feuding in front of both their communities, sharing subtweets and Instagram stories clearly directed at each other, letting their fans and the entire streaming community as a whole to add fuel to the fire. But now it seems like the year-long court clash between the two has now ended, with XQC telling a stream on December 4th that the court case was dismissed after he filed something called a motion for summary judgments for no evidence, meaning that they asked the court to end the case earlier instead of going to trial for the lack of evidence presented, which then the judge granted this after it was filed for 3 months.
Just to be clear, so it's like, well, we're kind of speculating, which is fine, but I mean, I think it's a public filing, so it'll be there in public, but basically it didn't go to trial, it didn't go to settlement. What happened is that we filed something called a motion for summary judgment for no evidence, which means that I think they're asking the court to find a conclusion earlier than going to trial based on the fact that there's no evidence of anything and the whole thing has no basis and shouldn't go forward. And the motion was granted after like, I think it's been like 3 months or something that we filed it. So the judge found no evidence in this case, and yeah, it is something called a summary judgment, no evidence summary judgment motion, and it was granted yesterday.
But that doesn't mean the saga is over. After the court verdict, Adept took to social media to leak private messages between her and XQC that happened as recently as November 2023. The exposed messages show that them two seem to regularly talk, but some messages even escalated intimately and explicitly. Now, the internet was confused, especially XQC's fans, as XQC has expressed his discomfort and annoyance with the situation countless times. The fans were wondering why on earth Felix would want to still communicate and be with Adept after so many complications after the breakup.
Alright. Quebec is a okay? Nobody is here, okay? I was lonely and I was trying to get some juice.
So in response to the backlash, XQC made a statement to his community saying that he maintained contact with her because he wanted to know if there was any remorse.
I want to know if there was any like remorse or any feelings of any kind or anything whatsoever. It's kind of maybe like not pull the triggers. Does that make sense? That's kind of where I was at. And shit, I think things are maybe pretty clear now.
Many of Felix's fans has been quick to criticize the streamer, saying that he deserved all of these issues since he can't seem to learn his lesson. Others have been more sympathetic, believing that he is just a man in love that can't seem to let go. Adept hasn't issued any formal response to XQC's statement, but has updated her Twitter bio saying no remorse streamer, likely a public jab at her ex's comments on stream, but kept exposing him and taking photos of him saying he keeps coming back, and publicly jabbing at his fans seemingly after all the hate she's gotten.